Hi there people, this is Pray Love, and I wanted to do a video about Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. Although I do not own it, and I will explain you why it has been a fragrance that was very important in my fragrance journey, because it made me realize the one simple fact: fragrances can be amazing and they can not fit everyone. This is an important lesson that I learned with Tobacco Vanille. The story is this: I have gone into a local Sephora, I think, and I took a sample of Tobacco Vanille because when I smelled that, I was like, "This is awesome! Like this, this is the best thing I've ever smelled. This is one of the best things I've ever smelled." It was vanilla and the tobacco and incense, and it was very smoky and very intimate at the same time, and it had all the ingredients that I wanted. Since one of my first fragrances, like the first fragrances I bought was Replica Jazz Club, which has tobacco and vanilla too, and was very centered around that. It was something that I really enjoyed at first, kind of a love at first sniff, if we could say. And when I brought it back and tried it on, it was terrible. I actually smelled like when you go to a church and there's candles on and incense. And it was horrible. And I have gotten that comment from multiple people too. And the first sprays I was like, oh, it's okay, and then it developed and I was like, oh, this is awful. And then I was thinking to myself, what if this fragrance wasn't actually as good as I thought? And then I sprayed it on paper and I was like, no, it's still amazing. And then I let it dry down and no, it's really still amazing. And then I smelled it on two people, a guy and a girl, in different situations during like the months that followed, and I was like, oh, you smell really, really good. What are you, do you wear a fragrance? And both were, yeah, I wear Tobacco Vanille. And I was like, oh, this is an incredible fragrance that I just cannot own because it doesn't fit my skin type probably, or something. It doesn't fit my skin chemistry very well. And so it's a bad fragrance for me, but as I can see, it's an awfully good fragrance for everyone, like for everyone with which it fits. And it's not just a question of personality. Sometimes we associate it with certain types of personality, but it's not just that. It's like skin chemistry. You cannot control that, it's just some people are meant to wear some fragrances and some people just aren't. Maybe if I try it again, my skin chemistry will have changed through time, and now it's good. And maybe some fragrances will not fit me that well. And sometimes, who knows? I don't know. But what I'm sure is that it doesn't fit me well. And I've tried it back like a long time after, and it's still like I was smelling like I was in a church. And it was everything but sexy. It was very bad. I hated it completely. For some time I was like, probably the incense note just projects too much on me. I don't know, but it doesn't work. Whereas in a lot of people out there, it just is a killer. It's amazing. Every time I smell, like most of the time when I smell this fragrance, and sometimes I recognize it because I've smelled it quite a lot through the time, and it's always so amazing. It's very, very sexy. It's very smoky, dark and mysterious, yet intimate. It's something that I just love. It's a bummer that it doesn't go well on me, but it's so nice. I like the smokiness, and I like the vanilla, and everything just blends in together so well on others. And there's some sweetness to it, yet it's just perfect. I'm like really recommending people to go try it out. And discouraging blind buys. Don't do blind buys, especially for like this heavy duty stuff. Like I could do a blind buy for 20 bucks for something, I don't know, like Halloween Man X. I could blind buy that 100%, but don't blind buy something like a Tom Ford private brand. It just, if you regret it, like I would have regretted just getting a bottle, you're gonna regret it for a long time because it costs a lot of money. So anyhow, to all those people out there who are rocking, but completely rocking Tobacco Vanille, props to you. Spread love. Spray love. Bye bye.